Quality or quantity? That is the name of the game today. For $450 in basketball right now, you can rip 3 Inception basketball or 1 Obsidian basketball. Which is a better option today? I guess we're going to find out. Let's get into it. What's going on, YouTube? It is your boy RGL, and today we have a fun one. Little expensive one. I hope I hit something today, because today we're gonna see if you would rather rip 3 Inception boxes or 1 Obsidian box, brand new basketball product coming out at damn near the same time with 2 very different price tags and 2 very different chases. Now, if you're new here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button, and as always, I do appreciate a like. Let's talk about Obsidian first. This is the one that we will be ripping second. These were released between $400 and $425 per box, getting 7 cards per box. 3 of them are going to be autographs or memorabilia. You'll love that. You know what that means? It used to be 2 autos, 1 mem. Now it can be 2 mems and 1 auto. You'll love that. Or, like they do in Select, that's one of the things that you like the least, especially in that silhouette set where it said 8 autographs or memorabilia, and there was not even a single box that had less than 6 mems. Of course, it is Obsidian, which means we're chasing after the ultra rare Color Blast. Where does it say that? Somewhere on the box. The black Color Blast, the Vitreous, and the Volcanic, which you can completely disregard those 2. Nobody wants those. It's all about the Color Blasts. Hopefully their case hits 1 per 12 boxes. Obsidian is a very, very good looking set. I love the way the RPAs look out of this set. I think this price tag is a little bit high. I believe it's the same as last year, but last year was the Wemby hype. So $400 per box on release date, and for around the same price, you can rip 3 of these. Now, these, I don't have a lot of good things to say about it, other than the fact of the autographs are in this one that you want. I'm talking Steph Curry, Victor Wembanyama, LeBron James. This is the only game in town where you can find them, and the only game in town where you can find autographs of Stephon Castle, Zachary Richichet, Alexander Sarr. Say what you will about that rookie class, last year's rookie class. Some of those guys are going to be pretty good, and I surprise people this year, especially Richichet, who's on a very, very good Atlanta team now, who restocked with Kristaps Porzingis and others. I think it's Grayson Allen on that team. They have another pretty decent pickup. So they are going to be a top contender in the East. He was looking good at the end of last season. Now, let's get the elephant in the room out of the way. Topps basketball has been atrocious up until next month when they have the license, and all is to be forgiven apparently when they can do licensed NBA. As we have learned over the last few months and years, unlicensed basketball just is not it. You cannot do a great unlicensed basketball card with any sort of like frequency. It's either good or bad. If their back's turned to the card, it's better, and blah 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 blah. There is a case to be made though that when you can rip 3 boxes of a product, maybe you take the quantity over the quality, and that is what we are going to find out today. Each box having 7 cards, I believe, 7 cards per box, 2 autographs and a mem in most from what I have seen. There are going to be a lot of low-tier autographs in this one, but as long as the ceiling is there and the price is cheap enough, I have said that unlicensed products and bad products are warranting a rip. These are coming out at about $140, $150 a box. So again, 3 of these or 1 Obsidian. And let's take a look at the design. Don't have too much else to say. And let's just hit a LeBron auto, shall we? I think it starts here, so we're backwards. Yeah, so we have, I believe, is that an auto right there? Kicking off with Dennis Rodman. So one of my biggest critiques, and they can do this, and I don't know why they don't. If you're not able to put the logos, why do you not have the city name anywhere on the card? It's one of the most crazy things to me. Kyrie Irving is going to be number 24 of 150. And again, nowhere. It doesn't say anywhere that he's with Dallas. You can just put Dallas literally anywhere on that card, and it improves the quality of an unlicensed card. Again, if I'm a collector and I don't know a lot about basketball, but I see a $140 box on the shelf compared to the $500 Panini boxes, maybe I want to rip this. And I know that I'm chasing LeBron and those guys, but maybe I don't know Manu Ginobili very well, and I don't know that he was a Spur. 54 of 150. Tajane Saloon right there. There's Dennis Rodman, and I'm not sure if this is an auto back here. It is an auto. It's Robert Parrish on the memory lane marks. 28 of 50. Robert Parrish. So I wasn't sure if that was an auto or a case hit, because they use that foil on the case hits too. I will say the set does look better than Finest. I don't know if that's saying much or not, but it does look better than Finest. So this should be a mem, and that is one of the guys that we are chasing, Steph Curry, and that is a game-used Curry, which you have to rip literally flawless or immaculate or national treasures to get game-used Curry, or I guess Silhouette if he exists in that set, because you're probably not going to get him in a product like Obsidian. Our other auto is going to be Isaiah Hartenstein to 99, and that is one of the key reasons why they won the championship right there, adding Caruso and Hartenstein to that team. You know what? I don't think that was an awful box. I don't think that that was an egregious box for $150. You did get 2 color and then a Curry auto, a Hartenstein, and a Parrish. So 150 in, and I gotta believe that this is 50 to 60 bucks out, which in unlicensed basketball territory, that's actually pretty good. But we're not looking for Hartenstein autos, and as much of a legend as Parrish was, we're not even looking for him. When you are ripping this product, you are specifically chasing after Wemby autos, Curry autos, LeBron autos, Ricochet, I believe Tatum has autos in here as well. So you are literally chasing after the ceiling, or a really, really nasty RPA, and it feels like we might have one in here because it's a little bit thicker. We got something back there that's a little bit thicker. We've got DeJounte Murray to 25. Again, if I'm a casual basketball fan, I don't know what team he plays for. And as a breaker, we don't like the set either because the checklist usually doesn't have their team names either. So I don't know if this is... this looks like a Pelicans Murray. Honestly, that looks like a Pelicans uniform, and that's one of the problems with the unlicensed and not being able to do the logos and not having a team name as well. Just seems like such a silly omission. There is Scoot Henderson on the green, and then there's Jonathan Mogba, a rookie. And yeah, let's do our mem, and that is going to be Kaishan George to 99, and that is a player-worn mem. You cannot get any player-worn mems from last year's rookie class in Panini. Maybe they'll be in Flawless, but as of right now, Panini for the last several years has not had rookie, even player-worn. So player-worn mem of Kaishan George. Our first auto, that is going to be Deron Sharp. So this is one of the things, and that is to 75. This is one of the things that I just don't like about the product. There are too many weird, random veterans in the set. If you're going to do unlicensed, at least give us guys we're familiar with. Deron Sharp is like a real, real deep cut. This looks like it's a little thicker. It does look like it is gold. It's backwards, too. I don't know if that's a good sign or not. Oh, that is an RPA of Tijane Saloon to 50. I think he's going to be okay. I don't really watch too many Hornets games, to be perfectly honest. That team was kind of a mess last year. LaMelo, a lot of fun to watch. But everybody else, man, that team was rough for most of the way. To 50, and that is once again going to be player worn on the rookie. So we pull a lot of him. We seem to pull a lot of him. But yeah, I don't know too much about him, and I don't know too much about the Hornets. I know, didn't they take Con Knipple, I believe, in the draft? So we got basketball preseason starting up at the start of October. NBA first game, I think, is October 21st. I think the Rockets and the Thunder are going to kick off the season. It's going to be a good matchup. And I would recommend hammering the over on that if you're a sports bettor, because the Rockets and the Thunder are going to score a lot of points in the first game. Neither team likes to play defense early in the season. Final pack here before... Oh, we got Bronny on the back. Final pack, and we got Castle on the front. I already like where this is going. Final pack before we get into Obsidian. Once again, to remind everybody, 3 boxes of Inception are the same price as 1 Obsidian. So all of our hits versus all the hits in the singular box of Obsidian. Enrique Freeman to 75, going to be a red for us, and then there's Evis Messi, 2 of the kind of middle of the road guys from the rookie class, 131 and 150 on that one. There's that Bronny James rookie, Stephon Castle rookie, a mem of DeJounte Murray once again. Now I can definitely confirm he's a Pelly. Pelicans DeJounte Murray. Final 2 autos here. We got Jayshawn Tate, another just totally deep cut to 50.
That's not good.
You know what's funny is we're gonna see probably a bad auto or 2 in Inception or in Obsidian 2, and this better be a good auto because we have struggled. Oh, that's not much better. That might even be worse. Pacomi Daddier.
We have a problem
For the New York Knicks. So this might be a face off of the mid today. because these 3 boxes were utterly bad, like colossally bad. Our best auto was what? Hartenstein, our best auto. Let's take a look at our hits, and then we're gonna rip that Obsidian box. Here were some of our $1 numbered color, $2 numbered color, whatever. So let's just say $10 for the stack conservatively. And then here were our hits out of 3 boxes of Inception. Bronny and Castle should bring home a couple of bucks. DeJounte Murray, not much. Jay Sean Tate, what, a $5 auto to 50, maybe. Pacomi Daddier, same thing. He has autos in Panini as well, signing for both companies. Kaishan George, maybe a $10 right there. Dayron Sharp, a big old 5-piece. Tijane Saloon, I don't know, $20, $30. The Curry, truth be told, the game-used Curry might be our most expensive card from those boxes. Hartenstein, and I forgot about the Parrish. Okay, Parrish was clearly our best card to 50 as far as autos go. So we're going to take all these cards, and we are going to put them up against one little box of Obsidian. 7 cards, 3 autographs or memorabilia. It would be so dirty if you just got 3 mems, but I can't imagine a world. I've never seen a select box that had 3 mems, and that is the same guarantee.
Challenge accepted.
Turn it over on the back. We are looking for a whole different variety. They've got the Hot Springs etched this year. They've got the Gold Floods to 10, the Deep Sea Mojos to 5, the Vibrant Mojo 1-of-1s, because we can't just have a Platinum 1-of-1. And then, of course, we are chasing after a whole laundry list of stuff. Not that there's laundry tags. There actually is, but they're very tough to hit. They're usually 1-of-1s. We are looking for the Black Color Blast. See that right there? That is what I want to see out of over 99% of autographs in this product. I'd rather just see a Color Blast. Preferably Luka Doncic. Let's go ahead, or LeBron. Either one would be fine, but any Color Blast, I'm not complaining. Again, $400+ for a box of this. 7 cards, and I'm already seeing the no Color Blast. I see colors everywhere up and down this box. We're going to kick off with a base of Asar Thompson. Once again, this is your licensed Rolls Royce of basketball cards, looking significantly better than Inception. It is night and day, in my opinion. Not even close. Cards look great. Cards feel great. No complaints on the design. Kind of throws back, reminding me a little bit of the 2019-2020 year, or the 2018-19 Luka year, because we've ripped some of that. Looks very similar design. We've got a hot spot of SGA on the purple. See what that's number 2 in a second, because it is hiding our hits. Let's go to the back. Well, it's a Laker. It's Austin Reeves on the orange flood. And then behind it, oh, I'll take that for the PC. SGA, the cover athlete. 16 of 75 on the Shea. And Austin Reeves is numbered to 125. If that was Luka, oh boy, Luka stuff, probably going to sell very, very well out of this set. One of the changes that I like that they have made is all of the cards are floods now. Is that Luka right there? I think that's Luka right there. No more etches. So the etches used to be the black, like the black base card, but then the outsides, the lines would be purple. So I like that they have just replaced them with the floods that everybody really likes. This looks like a Suns card right here, if I had to guess. It's not. Oh my god, it's TJ McConnell. TJ McConnell to 149 are magmatic signatures. Yeah, that's all I got. That's TJ McConnell. And then we have 2 mems or autos. Well, that's Cam Johnson, 31 of 49. He's now at Denver. And, oh, that's going to be a Spectra. What the heck is going on? So that is from Spectra. So one of the things that Panini has been doing as they wrap up their time with the license is they have been consolidating sets. We have seen Contenders Optic and Mosaic. Now we are seeing Spectra in the zone autographs being put into Obsidian, which kind of makes sense, kind of doesn't. I'm curious if this is like a 23-24. It is a 2021-2022. Unbelievable. That is not just a year old. That's like several years old. His rookie year was 2019-20, same as Zion Williamson and Ja Morant. I really like what he's going to be doing in Denver this year. I think he was a great pickup for them, just a very sneaky good player. But I don't know if I really like getting cards that are It is on-card auto, so I will say that they didn't just sticker up a 5-year-old card and slap it in there. He returned these at some point, and they just never got him in anything. So they're putting him in a $400 box, because why not? I did tell you guys we were going to get 2 mid autographs in this box. I was not wrong. Final card of the day. How about a Modest Bazulis Eclipse? And that is unfortunately not an auto. I think that's probably going to be numbered to 99. He is one of our chases in Panini. One of the guys only signing for Panini. Modest Bazulis, 18 of 99 for the Bulls. Again, it is a rookie, so not from a specific game or event. So, yeah, there's definitely some value to be had there. I wish that was an RPA. I wish we weren't getting cards that were 5 years old being put into Panini products as they wrap up their time with the NBA license. Just a bad look if, you know, you only buy 1 box every month or 1 box every 3 months. You choose to buy a box of basketball and then you just get a random Cam Johnson auto from 2021. Like, that's not cool. So as you can see, both products have their issues. Unlicensed basketball not looking good, having a mid autograph checklist with a high ceiling, and then Obsidian, a very, very expensive ask at $400 a box for 2 autographs. The cards look phenomenal, but the autograph checklist, once again, another autograph checklist, a lot to be desired, and this is kind of the experience with the veteran auto checklist with Obsidian, and it's been for a long, long time. Just guys that are, you know, in the league, they're fine. I guess if you're a Pacers or a Suns or a Nuggets fan, you'll probably be okay with these autographs. But if you're not, like, come on, we want more recognizable names. I would like to see a rookie per box or a rookie RPA per box. Just kind of feel bad to spend $400 and not get an RPA from a product that has such cool looking RPAs. The Shea was nice, the Bazulis was nice, and the other Shea was nice. So some PC pieces, I don't hate it. But I am curious to get your guys' opinion, which you would rather rip for $450. And don't say something else. You have to give me a comment. You got to leave a comment and let me know which you would rather rip. Would you rather rip 1 box of Obsidian, take that chance at that black colorblast or the RPAs and only get 7 cards for $400? Or would you rather rip a little bit more and rip 3 boxes of Inception, get 6 autographs and some mems and some numbered stuff? I don't know. This one's tough. I think that the Inception takes it simply on quantity alone. I think we proved today that in 2 boxes where neither product had a massive hit. If you're just going to get, you know, middle of the road boxes, I think you got to take the quantity over the quality. But I'm curious to see what you guys think. Leave me a comment. Let me know if you had $450 at a shop and you had to pick one or the other. You taking 3 Inception or are you taking 1 Obsidian? That is going to do it for me today. Take care, stay safe, and we'll catch you next time on Down the Road.